the Orthopedic Center of Illinois Sports Desk.
Saturday was a tough one for Illinois, dropping a road game to #1 Oregon, 38-9. And after the game, Illinois head coach Brett Bielema said he wasn't sure if his team would still be ranked, but they still are. Illinois only dropped to 24th in the latest AP poll.
My wife said, I said, I didn't know, right? And she goes, what do you mean? She goes, you've got 2 losses against 2 teams that are 1-3 and never lost a game, and you played them both at their place, right? And so I probably need to listen to my wife more often, right? But
Illinois is still ranked. They're 6-2, and they have a great shot at winning 10 games this year, and also playing in a Florida Bowl this winter. But Illinois, they got some challenges. This week, they'll be taking on Minnesota at home. The Golden Gophers have won 3 straight games, and their offense is starting to click. Minnesota is currently a 3-point favorite over Illinois.
I think they're playing at a really high level. You can tell they're playing with a lot of confidence.
And against Oregon, Illinois, they got banged up. But Illinois star wide receiver Pat Bryant and cornerback Torrey Cox both passed concussion protocol. Along with 2 other players who got injured last game, Bielema is optimistic that all of them will be able to play against Minnesota this Saturday.
you know, I feel fairly confident, Pat. I mean, he literally told me yesterday there's not a chance he's not playing in this game, but I said unless you stayed at Holiday Inn Express last night and got a doctorate degree I didn't aware of, you don't get to make that call, right? But he assured me he's going to play.
And Illinois basketball took on number 24 Ole Miss in an exhibition yesterday, and it wasn't a great day for Illinois. They lost 91-74. The offense committed a ton of turnovers, and the defense allowed a lot of wide open shots. And at 10 o'clock, I'll have a breakdown of who played well and who didn't, and what's Illinois' outlook once the regular season tips off. I'm Carson Gordy. I'll see you tonight.
The Orthopedic Center of Illinois Sports Desk.
It's football season, but folks, basketball never takes a break in Urbana-Champaign. And Illinois was in Oxford, Mississippi on Sunday, taking on Ole Miss in an exhibition. But the game, it wasn't pretty. Illinois lost 91-74. And a light was shined on some of the issues raised during the preseason.
Illinois lost nearly everyone from last year's roster, but they did land a very talented recruiting class, international stars and good transfers. But how does Illinois head coach Brad Underwood compare this season's roster to last year's?
Higher ceiling for sure. I've said that since middle of June.
The program has built goodwill with the media. A couple Big Ten titles and a deep NCAA tournament run last season will do that. But at Big Ten Media Days, Underwood said he was concerned about the defense.
Defensively, right now, 7th grade middle school team might hang 100 on us. We stink. Tonight at 5:30 when I get out of here, we'll have a really inspired practice on the defensive side.
Fast forward nearly a month, and Illinois led up 91 points to Ole Miss in the preseason exhibition. The Rebels made a lot of uncontested jump shots.
I'm looking for the next Terrence on the defensive side. I'm looking for the guy who can put the clamps on somebody.
Underwood's been saying that the offense is ahead of the defense. And on Saturday, Thomas Avicic had a strong offensive game. The 7-foot center who can shoot the three-point shot. He finished 5 of 6 with 12 points. Arizona transfer Kylan Boswell finished with 9 points and 5 assists. But projected NBA lottery pick Kaspers Yakionis had a mixed day. 12 points, but he shot it poor and committed 4 turnovers.
Overall, the team had 22 turnovers, so that will need to be cleaned up. But luckily, this is an exhibition. Now they know what they need to work on. Growing pains were expected with this team. Illinois is still projected to finish 4th in the Big Ten Conference, and they're currently ranked number 26 in the recent AP poll. Illinois tips off the regular season on November 4th, taking on the Eastern Illinois Panthers. And Illinois football is back at home this week, and despite the loss to the Oregon Ducks, Illinois is still ranked in that top 25. But they got another tough game this week. The Minnesota Golden Gophers are a 3-point road favorite. The high school playoffs is kicking off this week, and we got some doozies. Friday night, Muhammad Seymour will be hosting Sacred Heart Griffin in the first round of the 5A bracket. And on Saturday, undefeated St. Joseph Ogden will look to stay alive, taking on Frankford West. And Springfield High School has a tough test facing perennial power East St. Louis on the road. I'm Karsten Gordy. Have a great night.
Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.